Hey guys, this is Gathaway here. I'm doing another episode of Final Fantasy 16. To the Dead of Night, Lost Wing. So I saved. This is going to be a saving series. Let's pet the dog. Alright, dog boy. Come here, Torgal.
Be a good boy.
They do it again? Hello, Torgal. Can I talk to you?
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
You gonna buy potions?
I hope it's to your liking. Keep fighting the good fight. You haven't much, but you're free to
Can't talk to him. Okay. Let's talk to him.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Go over here. So this way first. Open that.
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
Can I?
Nothing down here but dust
Nope.
and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
There'll be a side quest later on, I think. Go up the stairs. Can I talk to you?
Honored visitor, might I ask that you pray with us for the deliverance of our brothers and sisters from evil?
Talk to him.
long-eared man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. That way. Fuck you.
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
Okay.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you. I wonder if...
Okay. Lost Wing. Some men located in the center of Sambrek, and northern east edge of the Great Wood, having additionally found prosperity as a stopover point for traveling traders, fell from favor when newer, better roads bypassed it. Eventually fell off the map entirely. Presently, it obviously serves as a cover to mask its burgeoning status as a safe haven for bears who worked nearby vineyards for Quinton. Illy Dorman and co-conspirator of Sid's was cast of gold-led grudge, aged in Lost Wing cellars, providing the village with the much-needed income. Quinton, the stretchable landlord of Lost Wing's Tavern and the leader of the village. Then Marks. Emblems of Sid's allies dispute of those in their circle of trust. It is a common for the rich and powerful of Vestella to pin such Mars's bearers in their possession, and the slaves might go about their master's business once molested. Alliance. Those who do not call the highway their home, but nevertheless lend strength of Sid's cause. There are many in the twins who bulk in the precision of bears, who but cannot find within them the courage to oppose it, knowing what fate awaits them should their sympathies be exposed. Others take that risk, aiding Sid's bear liberation efforts, and with information sent by Stolas, monetary assistance and direct action.
Found anything?
Okay. It's really nice that you can look up lore at any time in the game. I really like lore in games. It's like very well done. Sid.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, Our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Okay. Is that Gav? No, it's not Gav. Quinton?
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling a barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Should show me. There's a chest down there. What is that? Mysteries of Vindication. Well, some winemakers will remove the skins of the grape after pressing, leaving the both skinned and seeds in the juice. To chemical creates a must that is better suited for standing aging, and ultimately resulting in more refined wine. Then once the wine calms and settles efficiently, the skins are removed, and must is then transferred to wooden barrels of oak and chestnut, which, by allowing air to leach into wine, depart deepen levels of complexity, introducing rich aromas and improving texture, all with listening bitterness. That's interesting. I can't go that way. That's my total. Where's Total? On the ladder? There we go. And thus the hums of Gregor. And thus did Gregor summon together her two and 70 spirits of light, and tell them the holy heralds she would send to the world below, and there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, every part of me, and who are me, shall be bread until the starving, and the water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light, and there was no other only darkness.
Weep not, my children, for hope is not yet lost. Keep faith in your hearts.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care that had posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises, At least I would have.
Hang on 1 second. Save.
Well, you should know.
I found out these fireflies are nothing but dead people. Like Gil.
Wrong way, friend.
Told you.
Ranked up. It's a level 14 now. Should upgrade my sword when I get attacked in the hideaway.
What are the royalists thinking? A stronghold they've no chance of holding.
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
Sure thing.
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Who's that? It's over. Stay down.
I'll tell your lady you tried. Normans. Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Smaller item.
It's over.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey?
Hmm?
The land has fallen. The Eastern Territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if you would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
One of our sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside their care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
All clear.
Sir Norvin, an imperial stronghold located along the southern fringes of Sembrek's territory, from its capital of Aura Flame It occupies a key strategic position acquisite the Bristol Belt is suitably formidably fortified. As a result, within its walls there are living quarters, a church goal, and significant storehouses to see the occupants through a lengthy siege. And Sivis Talman, leader of the hideaway of the Republic of Ruma, Warden of Thunder, born in the lands behind the twins, Sid journeyed into Vestella. Felista is a sword for hire. It was here that he entered the service of Wallow, awakened the dominant, and finally elevated as Lord Commanders of Royal Army. However, he was soon to bend his post in Benedicta, that he might instead create a world where the bears and dominants can die on their own terms. Hedwig. Okay guys, that's the end of that part for now. So if you like this video, please comment, subscribe, like this video, and help out. And ready, I'm putting post notifications to miss another episode. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.